What's up, y'all? So in this video, I'm going to talk about how me co-sleeping with my newborn son helped me find out that he was epileptic, right? Now, I'm not going to lie, in utero, he definitely, like while I was pregnant, they definitely had some medical concerns with him. So that was a very close watched pregnancy. Like I even had an MRI for him. Like, I'm pregnant and I had to get in the MRI machine so they can monitor his brain. So that was a very hard pregnancy, in which I don't really want to talk about that right now. But yeah, so I definitely found out that my son was epileptic sleeping with him, because prior to, he did have some concerns. After I had him, he was still, I had to go see a neurologist because of what they found while I was pregnant. But the seizures didn't start until he was about 2 months old. You know what I'm saying? And thankfully, I was actually sleeping next to him, because these seizures only happened at night for a long time, up until he was like 2 or 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. I breastfed all my kids. I co-slept with all my kids, so that was really nothing new for me to be doing. Like, it wasn't new for me to be co-sleeping with my son or with my kids, because it's something that I've always done. Those babies like to be close and up under you, and just warm. And I definitely like to cuddle with my babies too and keep them close, because I feel like they're safer. But anyway, that's just my take on co-sleeping. It was like a win-win. I didn't have to get out the bed to go grab them and feed them. It was just a win-win. So it was in the middle of the night, and I just felt jerking. I felt jerking, like some movement, like that was crazy. And I kind of opened my eyes, and I'm just sitting there thinking, like, what the hell? And I feel the jerking again. Then I touch my son's leg, and it's his leg. And then I hop out of the bed, I turn on the light, I wake my husband up. I'm like, something's wrong, look. And then my son, he was sleeping, like his eyes were closed, but his left arm and his left leg was jerking like crazy. And it looked like his eye wanted to jerk as well. So I'm just sitting there, I'm holding him, I'm crying. I'm like, what's wrong? What is this? And I called the nurse hotline, right? And I'm explaining it to them, what's going on. And they're like, yeah, ma'am, he's having a seizure. And I freaked out. Like, I started crying. I'm like, what? Oh my God, this is crazy. It was crazy to me. So fast forward, my son's condition now is he has cerebral palsy, and his underlying medical condition is epilepsy with significant developmental delay, right? That's his underlying. So and I honestly just found out that his medical condition, like the top, is cerebral palsy this year. He's 6, y'all. And that is frustrating. That's a whole nother story as well. But anyway, and his seizures are very unique. They're only on the left side of his body. It's just his left arm, left leg. That lasted for a long time, and then after the seizure would be over, he would have like some kind of temporary paralysis where he wouldn't be able to lift that left arm or walk, because of that left leg was so weak that he had to rebuild. It would take like a day or two to actually rebuild the strength to where he was actually able to walk again. And that was crazy, and that we're still dealing with that today. But the temporary paralysis part is completely out the window. We've switched his meds. Co-sleeping with my child actually helped me get him a diagnosis. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but it's real. So that's what we're dealing with right now. He still have low muscle tone on the left side. He's on like 2 meds right now. But I know co-sleeping is considered to be so dangerous. Some moms are, they tell you the statistics about it. You could kill your baby. You could roll over on your baby. You could, whatever is out there about that. But I never got a full night of rest. Like, you're never sleeping. Like, when you have a baby, you don't really sleep. So I never understood those stories. I guess everybody's different, but I don't sleep when like, you can hear a pin drop, you can hear like a needle drop on the floor, and you can think that you're dead sleep, but you can hear a needle drop. Okay, but anyway, so there's no book on the best way of parenting. It's just what works for you. And honestly, had I not co-slept with my son, I probably would have never known until probably later on that he sees, because he only sees at night for a long time, probably up until he was like 2 or 3. He only had seizures at night. So to each his own. I feel like everything happens for a reason. I honestly and I truly believe that, and nobody can make me believe different. You know, when I would tell people, oh, I co-slept, they're like, oh, that's, you know, and it's just like, come on. I don't understand why this way over the other is better. Like, I would never judge. I honestly, I truly believe in breastfeeding our kids. I believe that the Lord put breast on us women to create milk glands in our bodies to produce milk for our offspring. I feel like that's why our breasts are here. A lot of women feel like it's not, you know, but, you know, to each his own. At the end of the day, I don't judge you. I don't judge people for their choice of formula over breastfeeding their children. You just never know people's circumstances. So, yeah, I like to thank y'all for watching my video. And until next time, peace.